I would say that the first and foremost, absolutely most important thing that they need to do is to get some re-education. It's not the compaction in their fields that's the problem, it's the compaction in their minds. We do need to kind of open our minds. We do need to come to educational days, training courses, visit other farms, peer-to-peer learning, farmer-to-farmer learning, all of that kind of element, all of that kind of learning, I think is the most important thing. And it's important to hear different ideas, different perspectives, and then also try and meet up. It's a sense of community, meet up and link up with other farmers, especially farmers who may be further down the line, who you can learn from, see biological systems that are maybe many more years older than somebody new beginning out. So I think use the tool of things like social media, Twitter, to kind of learn from others and communicate with them. But definitely come along to training courses, but also come along to different training courses, a diversity of training courses. There are lots of different ideas out there. There are different speakers, different trainers. There are different paradigms, different schools of thought. And it's important to bring all of those together into a picture that you feel will work on your farm. And nobody knows a farmer's farm better than themselves. And so you can't just take ideas from elsewhere and think, well, it worked there, it will work here. That's not the learning we need to apply, but you do want to take those ideas amongst a range of other ideas and bring them all together and then work out what you think is going to work out for yourself. So I think for me, it has to start with education, opening your mind, hearing new ideas, and then beginning that process of applying some of those strategies onto the farm. And on that point there, I would say that it's really important you don't have to go and change the whole farm overnight. That we can be a bit more risk averse with this. Some people like to go that full kind of cold turkey approach, but others like to do a gradual, more of a stepping stone approach, which also makes a lot of good sense. So it need be only a small percentage of their land that they begin to apply some of these principles, 5%, for example. And that becomes the learning ground, where they trial some of these ideas and observe. And when you trial and you observe, then you learn. And what you've learnt in that small area, you then apply to the rest of the farm the following year. And then you can move that following year, you move back to your 5% and you trial the next idea, the new principle. And you see what you learn from that before you roll it out to the rest of the farm and kind of make that transition into biological farming in more of a staggered process over time. I think that's a good, safe way to do it, and I think that's a good risk-averse way, which also makes good common sense, I think, from a business point of view.